Have you ever been told that it's not about you, it's about them? Or it's not about them, it's about you? So let's dissect that a little bit, because both statements are true. It's not about you, and it's not about them, depending on the situation, depending on how you look at things. So let's say you have a circumstance, or you find yourself in a circumstance where you've done something or said something and somebody has responded in a certain way or reacted in a certain way, and they're feeling angry or upset or frustrated with you, or they don't like you, whatever it is. Here's what you have to realize. What other people feel and think is not about you. It's about them. They're making the choice to respond or react or to feel however they're feeling or thinking. It's about them, not you. So you need to get clear about that. Maybe you feel you did something, you could have done it better, right? You could have said something differently or had a different energy, whatever. That's about you, for sure. But their response, their reaction, that is about them. You can't do anything about that. Now, as I say that, sure, you could go and apologize. You could go and explain yourself. You could write them an apology letter, anything, if you think you've done something wrong. But you still can't control their response to anything you do. It's about them. It's about their internal process, how they feel about themselves, how they feel about you, how they feel about the situation. It's all them, not you. Now, on the other side of the coin, we say, it's not about them, it's about you. Well, that's because you do have to take responsibility for yourself. You can't be a victim to circumstance and to what other people are saying and doing, and always let that govern your responses. Okay, and I want to make a difference between, qualify the difference between response and reaction. A response is something you think about. A reaction is something that just happens, like a gut instinct, right? You just somebody says something and you just react. I'm pissed now. That's a reaction. A response is, wow, they said that. How do I want to respond to that? And one response is that you aren't the victim in this situation, that you have control over how you feel and think. And so you want to realize that what you feel and think and how you respond is not about them, it's about you. It's what's going on inside you. It's how you're interpreting things. What's the story you're telling yourself about a situation? We tell ourselves tons of stories about things that aren't true. So-and-so said something and that was a judgment on me, or that was, wasn't nice. He meant to offend me. Could be that he had no idea. He just said something. He had no idea that's how you would react. That wasn't his intention. So this is all about taking responsibility for yourself, right? Because how you respond to something somebody says or does is your responsibility. That's your responsibility. It is about you. How they respond to you, that's about them. Now, we have some say in that in terms of, we can make a decision about how we act, how we speak, how we behave, the energy we put out into the world. But we still cannot control their reaction. That is about them. I want you to focus on what you can do something about, and that's you. I want you to focus on the fact that it's all about you, because that's the only thing you can control is you. So make sure you're putting out good energy. Make sure that you are responding, not reacting. Make sure that when somebody has a reaction to you that doesn't seem appropriate, because it wasn't, you didn't intend to have them react that way, if they're reacting in a negative manner, that then it is on you to say, hey, that wasn't what I meant. Here's what I meant, because that's you responding to the situation. That's your responsibility. And it's all about not being a victim to what's happening outside you and to what's happening inside you, because you have that choice. You don't have to be the victim to other things happening around you and how you react to that. You can choose a response. You can choose to say, well, I don't like how he reacted to me, and so I'm going to do it differently. And you can say, but his reaction is about me, but how do I want to be? How do I want to show up today, in this moment, in this hour, in this day, how do I want to show up? You have control over that. And you have control over whether you allow yourself to be angry because of something somebody said to you or they did to you. They took something away. They took a promotion away from you. And it's up to you to be pissed off about that or not. How are you going to respond to that? Are you going to respond by saying, well, what could I do differently? Maybe I need to communicate more and I'll go talk to this person. Maybe I need to work harder. Maybe this is just the right thing at the right time, and so I'm just going to accept it. And I'm going to go on and be happy, and I'm going to work all the harder towards my goals. Or you can just be freaking pissed off. Go around pissed off that you didn't get the promotion. And that's going to help you a whole lot, right? It's going to make you unhappy. It's going to make everybody around you unhappy, which is going to mean that you probably won't get the promotion later either. So, it's not about them, and it's not always about you. Two things to keep in mind, okay? So, to help you with this, always stop and ask yourself, is this about me or is this about them? If it's about them, there's nothing you can do about it unless you feel you were in the wrong in some way, that somehow you did something that elicited that response or reaction in them, or unless you feel like you need to communicate with them about a misunderstanding. So those are two times when it might still be about you, but it's still them choosing their reaction. So is it about them or is it about you? Ask yourself those two questions. Your answers are going to be enormously important. And if it's about you, then you need to make decisions. How do I want to respond? How do I want to feel? How do I want to think? Because I have control over that. Take responsibility for yourself, not for them. Now, I'm not saying don't feel like you have no responsibility for how you behave with people. No, you do. And that's why I said if you've done something or said something and it's caused a reaction in someone else, it is about them. It's their choice. But now it's about you, how you're going to respond to that, right? So make a clear distinction. Is it about them or is it about you? And where's that overlap? So I hope that serves you today. I think that when you put those two questions into action, you answer those on a regular basis, and you become really aware of how much you're a victim to things that are about them, not about you. But of course that makes it about you because you're feeling the victim. But when you begin to make this distinction and to act on the answers to your questions, is it about them or is it about me? Then you will find yourself achieving more inspired results because you're going to be responding appropriately, and you're going to be taking responsibility for your emotions, your responses, your thoughts, your mindsets, your feelings, and that's going to make a huge difference in your life. So try it. Let me know how it goes. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think about this idea and how it's working for you. I'm Nina Amir. I'm the Inspiration to Creation Coach. I am a certified high performance coach, one of 300 elite coaches in the world, and I'd love to work with you and help you become more accountable to yourself, to take more responsibility for yourself so that you can live more fully and achieve your results, to help you combine your passion and your purpose and get inspired to take action, to be your best self and live really fully every day. If that's of interest to you, go to ninaamir.com/free session. ninaamir.com/free session and sign up for free certified high performance coaching strategy session. And let's take a look at how you can level up this year and influence yourself in really positive ways and gain that clarity and about what you need to take responsibility for. So I want to help you make this year the best year ever. That's why I do what I do, is to help people get unstuck and move forward towards their dreams and their goals and to manifest what they want in their life. And sometimes that takes internal work. And that's what I love doing, is getting to the answers that you already have, but to help you get there, help you find those solutions, those answers so that you can create everything you want in your life. I'm Nina Amir, the Inspiration to Creation Coach. Until next time, go out and achieve more inspired results.